Well, hey guys, good morning. Brent, Abel here, webtennis.com. Another episode of What's the Right Shot. And in today's episode, what we're going to see is a court positioning strategy out of the I formation that if you ever in doubles are deploying the I formation, you've absolutely got to do this if you are the server's partner. Guys, here it comes.
So the big question is this: how do players like us who never made a dime on the pro tour, how do we consistently bring out our very best tennis without spending endless hours trying to perfect stroke technique? The answer is knowing where we want the ball to land over there and then where to move to next on the court. Hi, my name is Brent Abel and welcome to What's the Right Shot. Okay guys, here we go. We've got Mike McGaley with the serve, his partner Mike Tammons, Jeff Jacklich returning, and Jeff's partner is Mark Nicholson. Again, another point from the recent 2020 Wilson World Classic at the Shadow Mountain Tennis Club in Palm Desert, California. And obviously we've got an I formation, the classic, right? I formation here where, you know, the Australian formation would have Mike Tammons all the way committed over here to this side as opposed to the normal standard setup here. But this is classic I, right? Literally straddling the center service line. And we, get the mouse out of the way here, we stopped in the beginning, I stopped the video right about here. And wanted you thinking about what is the right shot. And you know, to me, the right shot in this situation is one of two shots, really. If you're not sure what the server's partner is going to do, and it kind of depends on the serve that I have to receive. You know, if I get this ball here, I'm probably going up the line, assuming that even if the server's partner can get to it, maybe can't do too much. But the risk there, especially with this serve, is that it's pulled me out pretty wide here in the alley. It's pulled Jeff out pretty wide. And if Mike does get here, and now this whole middle is kind of open, even if Mark tries to cover up. The other one here is a lob, right? Is that even if Mike does stay on this side here, a lob return that's deep is going to be an awkward shot for the server. So that's kind of what's the right shot, but really the whole coaching here that I want to give you on this is not what shot to choose, but it's what you should be doing here if you're Mike Tammons, if you're the server's partner. And I love this play that he's just shown. Most of the time what we see is we either see a total commitment with moving over or kind of maybe taking a step over here to the left and kind of covering this up. But this is really something that you guys have got to think about when you're the player here in the I formation, is that you got to show a fake poach. You've got to show something out here that is, if nothing else, is distracting to the returner, visually distracting. But it also kind of covers up what your partner is doing. I mean, one of the things I do, if I'm the returner, I try to, as soon as the ball leaves the server, I try to see, have they committed right about here? Have they committed to one side or the other? And if I see that they're going this side right away, well, that's where I need to make sure that I return. Because we know that if the server is going in this direction, this partner is going to be going in this direction. And vice versa, if I see the server come out of the server's motion and quickly make a move here, well, then I know that Mike Tammons is going to move in this direction. So I will always take my return back here. But what Mike Tammons does is he throws in a fake poach. Now he's kind of visually running interference for his serving partner. And if you're Jeff Jacklich, it's tough to know. And now you got to guess, right? You got to guess which way these guys are going to end up. And Mike Tammons throws in the beautiful fake, and Jeff's now committed thinking that Mike's going to cover to his right, and he comes back, and fairly easy ball into the middle. So, blah, blah, blah. A lot of coffee going in me this morning. Not a lot. My standard 1 cup. But what I want you thinking about is if you are the service partner in the I formation, you got to throw in a fake. You got to at least throw in a fake, visually distract. And to me, if I am not sure, if I'm Jeff and I'm not sure, I see the fake coming out here, or I'm not sure if Mike's actually going to be moving over, I'm going to lob. I'm just going to lob cross court every time over in here. Primarily for a couple reasons is I got more length in the court to lob into, right, as opposed to going up the line. And this is a little tougher lob where you're kind of changing the angle, the incoming ball going this way, and you're trying to lob in this direction. Much easier just to use the same incoming angle and lob back over here. And yeah, we know that Mike's going to probably get to it, but at least you've now taken Mike Tammons out of the play. But I guarantee you, if you start showing this fake poach out of the I formation every time, not only will you help disguise where your serving partner is going to go, but you're going to visually distract that return and maybe cause some confusion and come back in. Here you go. Looking good. Guys, so here's what I want you to do. I'm going to play this point in real time and then slow-mo. Before we get to that, a couple things. Number one, if you haven't already subscribed to the Web Tennis YouTube channel here, go ahead and do so. It's free. And then number two, if you love this video, there is a like button. Click that. And then there's a bell. And if you click the bell, what happens is anytime I post new videos, you get notified. I'm also looking for comments that I can respond to. So please be sure to leave a comment or question down below in the comments area. Guys, here we go with the real-time and the slow-mo version of this point. And as always, that's right, come on now. Got to get out there today. Help someone else have a spectacular day.
Guys, hope you enjoyed today's episode of What's the Right Shot. One more thing before you go, right down below in the description area, I've got another free video for you. There's a link there. Go ahead and click it. And as always, come on now. Got to get out there today. Help someone else have a spectacular day.